Just because I want to use a lot of these trees as some more of an aesthetic, like right here. That's why I don't use their sort of cut down mature tree when nearby feature. What level are you right now, actually? 13! I think that's good enough to make some of the ballistas, which is quite good. So that's going to be helpful later on. We're already doing this very quickly, and we didn't really use up as much wood as I was anticipating. Tell you what, though, we do need to use a lot more of the timber plaster, though, to get these corners done. Otherwise, we're going to start having sort of weird gaps as the roof gets higher up. So if we go to our walls right here, timber plaster, and we just do this. The top bit, I think the top bit's always going to be like that, isn't it? Or am I mistaken there? I don't know, actually. I really couldn't tell you. The game is going, though. I thought it was paused for a second then. It just seemed quite slow for some reason. So if we do this, I think this top bit is meant to be one block higher. So I guess we'll do that. Not like this, though. And then we'll just get rid of that middle bit just to save a little bit on wood. I'm pretty sure that's how it's meant to work. We go over to one of these houses. These ones are actually properly created. Now, this one right here, yeah, okay, the middle part does sort of pop out a little bit, so that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that too much. We go over here and continue making these blocks right here. And actually, this one has 2 blocks in the middle right here, which is fantastic to see. Means this house is working as intended. But then the other ones are as well. Because obviously, we're sort of having multiple different designs with our roof just to make it look a lot more interesting. A lot less organized. There we are. Fantastic. So how much wood do we have left? Still an okay amount. We have tons of logs as well, and they're still chopping down the majority of these trees over here. In fact, I think 2 of them have just grown again. So we should probably get them all have grown since our selection. There we are. 2 of them have. Unless they weren't somehow selected, which would be a little bit weird since some of them in between those trees were selected. So, or some trees in between those trees that weren't selected were selected. So there we are. Probably harder to say than it really should be. Alright, there we are. Now we can get the roof on this house done. There we are. And that should be it for this house. Nice and easy. Oh, okay. No, wait. Thought I screwed up horribly then. Nope, we are all good. It's a shame it costs like 2 wood to make each one of these roofs. Little bit annoying. So we can only make 50 of these. Every 100 wood. Numbers! So yeah, we got like 12 right now, so each corner is using up a significant amount of wood. And we'll probably require, we probably would require probably a little bit more wood than we currently have in our storage to make all of these roofs. For at least just these 3 houses. But it looks like we should get these 3 done fairly quickly. I think now we just need to get the roofs constructed. Are these done correctly? Yeah, they are. They seemed off for some reason. But nope, they are all fine. So now if we just go to full control. So we can have a window right here. Or we can have one right... Actually, we don't want to go in these corners. No, we don't. So one right there, one right there. Another one right here. And another one right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. I like it being 3 blocks away. In fact, this is why I should probably just do this. Be too close to the corners otherwise. Like this one, I think I'm okay with just having it like that. This one as well, doing the same thing. As for the windows, what did we do here for windows? Just the middle bit. That makes sense to me. And I think this is 1 block lower. The problem with the design that I have is... the only problem I have with the design is that all of the windows are on the floor. I don't really care too much about interior design as I do exterior design. I think these, you know, we'll have to sort of just deal with that feature for now in order to just make the make the house look generally just good, make it look better. I'm trying to use words once again. A problem that I have consistently, just constant screwing up. It looks like only 1 window could be used for this house. Which really is kind of annoying. Maybe we could use 2 instead. Like one right there, one right there. We can see what that looks like. We'll leave that side for now if we're going to do that. As for more windows, we can use this bit. This bit. Oh, okay. 2 small windows, 3 blocks away. There we are. Probably getting a little bit annoyed with all the banging noises. That's fine. It's all part of the game. You can hear some lovely music in the background. I can't. Whoa, that corner's not right. There's a few corners here and there that I've missed. And I've been noticing it on a few buildings. But that one is definitely one that I've missed. Right, there we are. I guess we're just going to have that one hole there. Well, really, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, yeah, just the one, really. There we go. How's our wood doing right now? Surprisingly well. Our carpenters are keeping up with it. So we've made the roofs for 3 of these houses. Nearly this one now. We won't be putting the doorways in just yet, because they make it a little bit annoying to get the interior done, since the door acts as sort of a one block passage. So they will get stuck between the doors. There's definitely not as much space inside them as I would like. Or at least there's not enough space for them to go through 2 at a time. It's just 1 at a time, and if one gets stuck or they both try to go in at the same time, then they can't go through the door. The door definitely makes the house, though. Like, this look really weird, to be honest with you, without the door. It's really strange how a door can make so much difference. Also, it keeps the air out, which is quite nice. Even though we've got these open windows, which I guess negate that feature, but okay. Oh, there is a staircase. Okay, good. I was worried there wasn't a staircase for a second then. So we got these 3 houses. They're quite nice. They're going to look better once we give them the windows, because it definitely gives us a lot more design to the building. It looks like this house actually could try just doing this instead. Well, what did this one do? Because this one has 2... So this is the plaster. So it's still surrounded by plaster. It's 1 block up, though. I think we can't really do it here without doing that, which I think looks kind of strange. So I think for now, I'm just going to stick with doing this. Maybe 3 blocks across, but I think 3 blocks is too wide. And we also want to get these bits done. 1 right here, 1 right here. Actually, we can be a little bit better with this. There we go. A little bit nicer, I would say. We're still waiting for them to actually get the job done, though. 1, 2. There we are. It looks weird now, but just you wait. Right, now let's do these 3 houses, or we could do these 3 instead. I think I'm going to do these 3 because they're closer to the inn. So yeah, let's do these ones. Right, construction. Let's not get rid of that scaffolding over there just yet. Although these ones are very close to one another, so I feel like we could probably have the scaffolding. We could probably just have 1 scaffolding go up. Obviously, we'll make it 2 blocks across, and then just have it connect up to all these houses in other way. Wow. And then we'll have a different connection to all these houses. I think it'll just make our lives significantly easier. Let's go to timber plaster. Fantastic. Oh, okay, screwing up there. It's fine. It's all part of the process. There we are. And we got loads of time left, which is fantastic. This house is very square. We could probably do a different design with this house. Yeah, let's try a different roof design with this one. I don't know. It seems like we could try something a bit different. The proportions are very close. And we've got, what? 9 by 11. So only 2 blocks of a difference. Yeah, we could definitely try something else there. So we'll do these 3 houses. Maybe this one as well. Yeah, I can't see the problem with doing this one as well. Let's do 4 this time. I know, crazy, right? So, there we are. And then we'll do this. Obviously, to get these corners done, since it's the shortest one. Do the same on this side. There we are. And as for this one, we can do a roof. I've run all of it, or none. So, we could do this. I think the game's paused, actually. A wolf has been spotted. No! So it's just the 2 wolves. How much stuff do you have right now? You are empty, more, so you should be able to make it. Unless, of course, you want more. Of which case, go talk to Reagan. Right, so you should be able to make it. You don't really have anything in your inventory right now. Unless, of course, you do that. Which is not advised. But then again, it looks like you were about to kill it then. There we go. A wolf has been spotted by Farkas. Yep, that is the other wolf. There we are. Very easy. Nice and quick. Right, let's pause the game right now just to see if there are any other wolves nearby. It looks like there are a bunch of them over here. Wow, there's quite a few. Chilling out, doing their own thing. So before we go ahead and deal with them, there's also more wolves over here, which is kind of annoying. Actually, one wolf got... No, that's the dog, actually. Not dog. That is the rider. The rider's wolf. So that's fine. We don't need to worry about that. It's fine. Fuck him. There we go. Construction, utility, scaffolding. Right, so 2 blocks across. Is this a great place for it? It's alright. Sadite. And then here... They should add like a stair feature with this when it comes to the scaffolding. So you don't have to do all this little sort of little annoying bits here and there. That'd be quite nice. So we got this, and then the roof is going to go here. Same thing with this side. The roof is going to go around about here. Actually, no, that's not going to work out. So really, we want to have like a little bit of scaffolding connecting just the middle part right there. And that should help out just a little bit. Same thing with this bit as well. If we just have some scaffolding. And let's get rid of the middle bit. And let's also get rid of this bit right here. Because we're going to have a... We're not going to have a roof there, are we? Because the design for this house is a bit different. So really, I think it's just easier if we make extra scaffolding for this house. Just keep it by itself. The same thing with this one as well. It's going to be a bit awkward, actually. Okay, I'm fine with that. Very close to the doorway. Actually, it shouldn't be like this. Shouldn't be doing that. It's easier to do the second bit once they've actually done the building themselves. And they should go up, I think. But you know, I'm going to go up by the extra block just in case. And now we'll make it thicker, even though we should have done it earlier, but we didn't. Because of my organization skills. Alright, there we go. And then the roof should connect them up, and it should be all nice and dandy. Now we've got to do this bit. We do it here first. Then we'll know where we're going, right? Well, no. Obviously from that, no, we don't. There we go. Now I know where I'm going. Should be more than 2 blocks, but I don't really care at this point. Look, okay, we got a decent amount of wood. I'm sure one bit here and there is probably not going to make too much of a difference. And then it makes a difference, of course. It always does then. Right, there we go. This one could probably connect to both of these, but they can't because I'm going to be doing a roof, like a peak of the roof on all of the sides of this structure. It might look a little bit strange, but hopefully it doesn't. So, right, now, while they're screwing around there, let's go to our fixed RTS mode. Let's get a bunch of our soldiers right here. Stay idle, all of you, please. Just like to come out and join in the wolf slaying, which is quite fantastic. The culling of the wolves. Let's drink some water. I'd like to specify the fact that it is water. Okay, it is the morning. I'm not going to be like sort of just chugging down gin in the morning. God, that sounds awful. The idea of that, just sounds terrible. Well, I don't know, I wouldn't sound terrible. I'd feel terrible. After every swig, I'd be like, I need more of this. But at the same time, just feel terrible. The fact that I just need it. Right, there we are. And that, of course, is alcoholism, ladies and gentlemen. Very bad indeed. And there we are. Can fight the power. Oh, that wolf is just running around there. Move them in a group. Dispose of the bodies. It's fine. Our warriors have been trained to feast upon the dead. Right there. Not obviously in the form of cannibalism. Just, you know, feasting upon delicious wolf meat. Merv's looking outside now. He's come out of his cave. Now he's just looking out the window like, this is the world. 'Tis mine. Get into attack formation. Oh, he just pretty much duped all of you. But it's fine. Because he doesn't know how to then go back into the battle. Fantastic. Looking good. I ain't played a MOBA in a while. That's a topic right there. I was talking about duking right there. Sick dukes. I started off... I mean, at first, my first sort of approach... excuse me. Experience with MOBAs was original Dota and Warcraft 3. But we played it once and got, like, kicked immediately or something like that. Because me and my friends used to play a lot of Warcraft 3, especially custom games. And every now and again we'll play, like, Kodo Tag and Footman and all that fun stuff. And that was all great. Merv, you're very excited right now. And that was all great. But Dota, which I think on there was Defense of the Ancients, was something that we always tried to go on. We didn't really know what it was. We always tried to go on it though. And half the time we were kicked immediately because we didn't know what it was. We didn't realize it was like this hyper-competitive game that people just really enjoyed. And that's why it was the game that was mostly up on there. On Battle.net. Their Blizzard's other Battle.net that they had before new Battle.net. Yeah. A little bit confusing. I think I've set them back to guard position. I have. There we are. What is it, Merv? What? He just saw one of my family members run outside. He's very, very scared right now. There we are. Pretty fantastic. I'm not sure if anyone's been noticing, but I've been stopping and starting all day, just clearing my throat. So, there we go. It's probably not been clearing my throat. Just sort of refreshing, as it were. Recording in the morning is still new to me, so it's hard to get through. I've been meaning to record Timber and Stone all week, though. But just never really... just been difficult to find time to get round to it. Anyway, back to the original discussion. I've just realised how annoying this roof is in the position that we put it in. If we get more scaffolding, excuse me, and get the where am I going? Where am I? I was talking about Warcraft 3. Just give me a second. I'll get back to it. All right, there we go. Now what we need to do here is go to our walls, timber plaster, and do this. There we are. Just get up to as high as we can. I'm worried that the peak... No, this should connect. It's just going to be a little bit awkward in the way it connects. I think that's why this isn't going to work. But we're trying something a little bit different. Come on. Get up there. So we've got this peak right here. This one's slightly bigger. I think, yeah, that still works. That's still gonna look quite interesting. It just means that two roofs are going to go into one another. Which I think is going to look quite nice. You'll be able to see that in a second, though. And this is why, you know, this bit looked kind of awkward. Mer, what do you want, buddy? Hey? He wants raw, apparently. I don't think I can give you raw. There we are. But yeah, we played a lot of Defense... Well, we didn't play much of Defense of the Ancients. None at all, in fact. We kept trying to go on. But the problem was we kept trying... When you went onto a map that you didn't play on before, it would download it for you. It would just come up with a little number next to your name. I think it was a yellow number. It doesn't really matter which color it was. But it'll come up with a little number from 1 to 100, and it'll basically be you downloading the map. And as soon as people saw that, they would kick you instantly. Which makes sense. And we were just like, what is Defense of the Ancients? What the fuck? I mean... Obviously, an easy Google search could have determined that, but we didn't really care enough. So there we are. We went from that, and then I played League for a bit. And I played a bit of Dota 2 as well. And here's the Storm. It died off. It's died off. I haven't played one of those games in a little while. So, yeah, a little bit. It's a good thing, really. It's helped my sanity, significantly so. There's a spider right here. Merv's still making the noises right now. I thought he would have given up already, but apparently not. He's determined to be an annoying little shit. Yeah. Look, what? I just don't know what you want, parrot. Tell you what, though, I'm going to stop on the mining right now. Because I do need these guys to actually start making the roofs. Right, there we go. If you could, like, not roofs, windows. I keep saying what's on my mind, but not the word that I'm looking for. Right, here we are. They're all stuck here by the looks of things. I'm not sure what's going on right here. But they're definitely all stuck. You don't want to move. I need to get you down here. Alright, there we go. You're all stuck as well. Come on, you can go down. You've got it. You've got the power. Alright, roofing, woods. What do you want, parrot? I'm going to have to move you in a minute. You make noises this loud. It's annoying. Hey? He's like, I'm not doing anything wrong, I swear. There we go. Apparently not doing anything wrong. Alright, let's do this bit and this bit so we can get onto the roofs on this building as well. Or get onto the roof of that building. Actually move people at the same time so they can start doing jobs. They're all trying to get something. Right. Are the windows wide open now? Not wide open, then otherwise it'll fly out. There we are. There's something stuck here, aren't there? There we go. Yeah, the blinds are open. So they're usually closed, because he starts doing that sometimes, which is really annoying. So there we are. We got blinds. You're not looking outside anymore, Merv. Because you're making noises. Obviously, parrots, they make a lot of noise. Make noises constantly. They never give up. Okay? When he's annoyed, he'd, like, just jump around his cage for hours on end. There we are. Why are you all stuck? You're all having a lot of trouble right now. Do I need to move you? Or is it just you really want to not make this? Why are you having trouble making this? All right, let's go to roofing. No, not roofing. Scaffolding. All right, scaffolding. There we go. All right, let's get rid of all this stuff. All right, let's make it again. Are we out of wood? No, we're not out of wood. Maybe it's not telling us that we're out. Let's start making more. Where am I going? Raw materials. There we go. Timber. Let's make 1,000 more timber. There we are. Right, so those two bits were just constructed. Good to see. Now if we go over here, go to utilities. Make a scaffolding piece right here. There we go. So if you want to do that. Oh, bollocks. Alright, there we go. Now they can move around. Fantastic. Still a little bit awkward. Not scaffolding. I wanted to go roofing. Why do I get them mixed up? Right, there we go. Roof right there and a roof right here. And that should give them the ability to start moving around and doing their own thing. Of course, there is only one way to get across right here, which is not really what we want. So let's go back to our scaffolding. Scaffolding and utilities. Just make sure this goes across by 3, so it gives them as much room as possible to move around. Since they are working on 2 houses there. They can get to these 2, though, which is nice. So let's go over here. Go over to our timbered plaster. It looks like this side is the smaller one. So there we are. Don't know why I was doing that at an angle. Wanted to be a little bit swanky there. But yeah. Lots of Warcraft 3, basically. I think I've already had a discussion of Warcraft 3, though. So I feel like, you know, we don't need to go down the rabbit hole again. We're all stuck here again, though. So let's just tell them to move. Take a breath. Stretch your legs. That's all I'm asking. Constant issues. Right there. Fantastic. I took a breath right there. I just yawned a little bit. I'm trying not to yawn. Morning. I haven't had anything to eat. I think I've said that already. I wanted to get sort of into this straight away, right off the bat, before I started sort of getting sidetracked. That's what usually happens. I'll get back from work, and I was like, okay, I've got to do some timber and stone. Get sidetracked. And I'm just like, now I've not got time to do timber and stone. So I thought, get up early, get it done. Fantastic. It's a very busy day today as well. So there we are. lots of fun things to do. I recently did the pyramid on Stonehearth, which I think is quite fantastic. Or at least maybe this video won't come out before then, but maybe I've done something else now, I don't know. But I did do the pyramid a few days ago. I say a few days ago, I did it on Monday, I think, actually, so really, 5 days ago. Yeah, I did it on Monday. It's quite good. Someone on the comments, someone said something, I can't remember what they said now, actually. It was slightly disproportionate or something like that. I think I disagree a little bit. I don't know. It's grown on me, the sharpness of the pyramid. Because I think our sort of 1 by 1 sort of height to width would look a little bit... It would look a little bit flat as a pyramid. Since we are limited to size, Stonehearth isn't exactly the most stable game in the world. I'll say that. You know, I keep saying that. I just want to mention it. Just letting people know. So you don't want to build too big, like we did with Castle Stronghold. Because then you might end up running into a fatal problem and it destroys all your progress. Of course, we did know that this was probably going to happen eventually. So I'm not blaming the game. Roofing. Let's get this building done, since this is the smallest one. It's going to be very easy to construct. And we'll do this roof here. And this side. That's a good point. What roof is this bit? Or what's this corner going to be like? Well, it's going to be this, isn't it? It's going to be the other side. There we go, like that corner. Yeah, that works out. Obviously, we're going to have to do the same thing on this bit. In fact, we could probably do that right now. Let's delete this and then change it to the other roof type. Let's go back to our roofing. How's our wood at right now? 557, not too bad, I would say. Pretty good, roofing. And I'm probably going to do a lot more off-camera work. Because I think next episode, if we don't get all the houses done now, which I don't think is going to happen, then, I mean, the next session is going to be us trying to build the church or the religious structure that we're going to attempt over here. Probably sick of seeing houses. We are building a sort of the biggest patch of land, though, I feel like, when it comes to houses. So we'll get the majority of the work done. It is meant to be the sort of denser part of the town. So it is closer to the town centre, which just makes sense. So we get all the sides of the roof done for this house and this one. The roofs here actually are going to awkwardly connect, which I'm a little bit annoyed about, but oh well. That's fine. That is just something that we're going to have to deal with. In fact, these houses could be the ones that connect. Actually, I think they're too big. If we're going to do 2 houses that connect up in sort of a detached way, I mean an attached way, then we probably want them to be both small in size. You can probably already tell what's going on here. Oh, no, not that corner. Wrong corner. There we go. Let's not screw this up. At least not more than I'm already going to. And we want to do this side as well. There we are. And it looks like this doesn't actually attach up to the roof right here, which is fantastic. That's definitely what I was hoping for. It's slightly lower down, which is quite nice. Of course, I think it's covering up this window a little bit. No, it isn't actually. Great. That's good. It's quite sort of a dense area, though. Looking nice. Do some houses around here eventually. Lots of off-camera stuff, really, is what I'm looking at right now. And a live stream event, which it's going to definitely happen sooner rather than later. When, though? Well, it's when I can be bothered to even make the event video. Oh, wow. Very tiring. Excuse me. Wow, I didn't stop the video there. That was my bad. There we are. Yes. Great. This is what happens when I don't really... I've got nothing on my mind right now. So I'm just sort of focusing more on the building. We need to get the other corner done, though. There we go, this bit. There we are.